If you're trying to make money online, there's a good chance your biggest problem isn't finding opportunities. It's figuring out which opportunity you should actually pursue. Affiliate marketing, YouTube, digital products, freelancing, blogging, e-commerce, AI, the list seems endless. And the more videos you watch, the easier it is to become even more confused. So in this video, we're going to simplify everything and give you a beginner's roadmap for building an online income from the ground up. Before choosing a business model, start by asking yourself what you actually want from an online business. Are you looking for some extra income alongside your job? Do you eventually want to build something full-time? How many hours can you realistically commit each week? What's your starting budget? And what skills do you already have? There isn't one perfect online business for everybody, because everybody is starting from a different situation. Next, you need to understand your options. There are plenty of legitimate online business models, including affiliate marketing, freelancing, digital products, blogging, YouTube, coaching, memberships, e-commerce, print-on-demand, lead generation, software, and AI-assisted businesses. At this stage, you don't need to master any of them. You simply need to understand how the major models work so you can make an informed decision about which one fits you best. And then comes one of the most important steps in this entire roadmap. Choose one primary business model. This is where many beginners get into trouble. They start affiliate marketing, then discover print on demand, then watch someone making money with YouTube, and suddenly they're building 3 different businesses while researching a 4th. You can absolutely have multiple income streams eventually. But when you're beginning, focus is usually far more valuable than diversification. When comparing business models, consider things like startup costs, your existing skills, the amount of time you have available, and how quickly you'd like the possibility of generating revenue. Think about what you actually enjoy doing as well. Do you like creating content, selling, working directly with clients, building products, working behind the scenes? Your answers can help narrow the choices considerably. Once you've selected your business model, decide who you're going to serve. In other words, choose your market. You could operate within health, wealth, relationships, hobbies, business, careers, pets, travel, or thousands of smaller niches inside those larger markets. The important thing is having a reasonably clear picture of the person you're trying to reach. If your target audience is simply everyone, creating effective content and offers becomes much harder. Now look for problems that people in that market actually want solved. What are they struggling with? What result are they trying to achieve? What questions do they repeatedly ask? And perhaps most importantly, what products and services are they already spending money on? You don't necessarily need to invent something completely new. In fact, existing competition can be a good indication that people are already willing to spend money in that market. The next stage is choosing what you're going to sell. If you're an affiliate marketer, that might be someone else's product that you promote for a commission. If you're a freelancer, you're selling your service. If you're building a digital product business, you might sell a guide, template, course, software tool, or membership. Whatever model you've chosen, there needs to eventually be some connection between the audience you're attracting and an offer that can generate revenue. Now you can begin building your basic online foundation. And notice I said basic. Beginners can spend weeks choosing colors, designing logos, comparing website themes, and debating business names while exactly 0 customers know they exist. Build what you actually need to operate. Depending on your model, that might be a domain, a simple website or landing page, a professional email address, a social or content account, an email marketing platform, and a way to accept payments. Once that foundation exists, you need people to actually see what you're doing. That's traffic. You might choose YouTube, blogging and SEO, social media, short-form videos, or paid advertising through platforms like Google or Meta. But once again, don't try to master every traffic source simultaneously. Choose one primary traffic strategy that makes sense for your business and spend enough time using it to actually learn how it works. If content is part of your traffic strategy, focus on creating something genuinely useful for your target audience. Answer their questions, help solve smaller problems, demonstrate what you know. Explain complicated topics in simple ways. Useful content can attract visitors, establish credibility, Generate leads and naturally introduce relevant products or services. And don't wait until you're capable of producing perfect content. Your first video, article, or post probably won't be your best. That's normal. As traffic begins arriving, start building an email list as early as possible. You don't need thousands of visitors first. You could create a simple free resource that solves a specific problem and offer it in exchange for someone's email address. Then continue helping that person through your emails while occasionally introducing relevant offers. The basic process is simple. Attract traffic, turn some visitors into subscribers, provide value, build trust, and make appropriate offers. At this point, your first major financial goal doesn't need to be $10,000 a month. Work toward making your first sale. That first dollar earned online is important because it tells you something happened correctly. Someone found you, saw your content or message, considered your offer valuable enough, and made a purchase. Now you have a much more useful question to answer. What caused that sale, and how can I repeat the process? That's also when tracking becomes important. You don't need complicated spreadsheets containing 50 different metrics. Start with the basics. How many people are seeing your content? How many are clicking? How many are becoming leads or email subscribers? And how many are eventually buying? If you're getting views but nobody clicks, you have one type of problem. If you're getting plenty of clicks but nobody buys, you have a different problem. Once you see something beginning to work, resist the temptation to immediately abandon it for the next exciting opportunity. Improve what you already have. Create better content. Test stronger headlines. Improve your landing pages. Write better emails. Find better offers. Improve your conversion rates. Sometimes the difference between a struggling online business and a growing one isn't discovering a completely new strategy. It's getting better at the strategy you're already using. Eventually, you'll also start noticing tasks that you perform repeatedly. That's when systems, automation, and AI become particularly useful. You might create templates, automated email sequences, content workflows, scheduling systems, or use AI to help with research and production. But remember one important rule. Don't automate chaos. First, figure out a process that makes sense, then use technology to make that process faster and more efficient. Later, you can begin adding additional income streams. An affiliate marketer might create a digital product. A YouTube creator might add affiliate offers. A blogger might create a membership. A freelancer might turn their expertise into a course. The key is that these new income streams can build upon the audience, skills, and assets you've already created instead of forcing you to start an entirely unrelated business from zero every few weeks. So what could your first 30 days actually look like? During week 1, learn about the major online business models and choose one. During week 2, identify your audience, find a problem you can help solve, and select your initial offer. During week 3, establish your basic online foundation and choose your primary traffic source. And during week 4, start generating traffic, building your email list, and getting real feedback from the marketplace. Your goal during those first 30 days isn't necessarily to build a massive business or replace your full-time income. It's to make the transition from learning about online business to actually building one. That's an important difference. You can spend years researching ways to make money online and feel extremely busy while never creating a single asset that has the potential to generate revenue. If this roadmap makes sense but you'd like more help actually working through these steps, I've put a link in the description to the Online Income Roadmap. It's designed to take you through the online business building process progressively, so instead of trying to learn everything at once, you can focus on what you need to understand and do next. If you'd like to take a closer look, you'll find the link in the description below. The most important thing to remember is that you don't need to have the entire journey figured out today. You simply need to know where you are on the roadmap and what your next step should be. Don't worry about scaling a business you haven't started. Don't worry about your fifth income stream before you've built your first. Learn, implement, evaluate, improve, and then move forward. Stop searching for the perfect opportunity. Choose your path, take the next step, and start building.